Hello there, the Bristol Brick Show is this weekend and I'm super excited for it. So I thought I'd make a video quickly to show the robots that I'm taking with me. And oh my goodness, I love the Bristol Brick Show. This is such a good one. This is my third one. And every time we go, the competition just gets that little bit harder each time. I love it. We've got some people who've been to every single one. We've got people who, this is their second ever event. You've got some people coming this time, but it's their first ever event. The number of robots and fighters there this time, I think there's 17 of us, maybe more. I think there's a couple of doubles on the form, so I think there might be 19 fighters. Absolutely amazing people and some fantastic robots. So really looking forward to this. I've got some robots that have pretty much stayed the same. I've got a few that have had some really big upgrades, and I've got some completely new ones. So let's have a quick look. So, of course, we'll start with the best. We've got Beaky. The bird has been doing incredibly well. What started as a bit of a joke robot and a joke group of robots has turned into quite a powerful group of robots. Beaky, through being absolutely ripped apart multiple times by Black Death, has now become fairly tough and has won quite a few fights in a row now. So yeah, Beaky will be there in full force, absolutely fantastic. Joining him for Team Beaky, I think this time I'm taking something like 9 chickens with me. I have to count them later. This is my latest one, Heihei. Now, Heihei, it came about as a joke in my flipper video, but I thought I'd turn him into a proper robot, and here it is. This is my attempt at a lifter. So I'm using Harry's lifting system mixed with these wheel hubs that I found and people started using, and I'm using Team Technique's drive system, but all together this makes quite a nice robot to drive. The weapon works most of the time, trying to get the angle of the gripper. So I've put the spike bar down. I did have it out, but it kind of doesn't really hold, where this creates, because most people have got this sort of frame these days, whereas if you go down you can hook it, whereas if you go in, when it goes down inside it actually hooks like through these bars and you get a really solid hit. I've also got these kind of little bits here because I realised when you're trying to carry someone, because it's not a suplex, so my idea is to carry people, you want some stuff to kind of hold onto them rather than falling off from side to side. So that's kind of just my holding, kind of like almost like platform for when I'm carrying them around. So Heihei, although he is a bit of a joke, bless him, I'm really hoping he could actually do some good wins. Moving on, we've got Cheeky and Squeaky. I'm taking them along because someone's bringing their first ever robot with them, and I wanted to give them some like nice little easy fights to start with. I thought it'd be quite good fun. So Cheeky and Sneaky here, but making up a good Team Beaky representation here, which is quite nice. Sawbeak, I've absolutely loved fighting Sawbeak. Ever since I changed his arm to make it a bit tougher, it's kind of taken away one of the real disadvantages of him. He's driving so well at the moment, hitting really nicely. I've got so many decent hits on people this year, right on the electronics. Really happy with Sawbeak. Big Bird off the back of Steam, where he performed absolutely excellently. Really looking forward to him. And Flappy, I've just been really enjoying using Flappy in like big rumbles and stuff. It's just a really nice robot it's solid. It's really hard to damage Flappy. You can quote this later on to me. This would be great. I don't know what Bristol Brick Show is going to be like at the time of filming, but I've just told people that it's pretty indestructible. That'll be fun to go and revisit. But it's just really good fun to use in a rumble, because you kind of like poke people around and push people out and get people to pit, and then when it's you and a few others left, then you really let rip and start lifting and throwing people around. It's great. Talking about throwing people, my flipper review video, I really enjoyed reviewing that one. It was so much fun. I came to the conclusion that I love elastic flippers. So I've got Aquila here. I really enjoyed using him during my flipping testing, and I've kind of improved him since. So I made another one, this time using 2 extra large ones to crank the winch that Wizard Ben and PKW kind of helped me with. Really happy with that. But also gave it the Team Technique drive. And this thing, I mean, I've doubled the elastic strength on this one. It's pretty ridiculous. So this is Humbug. I've only called it that because it's just so black and white. Haven't thought of another name yet, but let's see how it fares. Talking about experiments, Nick Cohen from Outwork Robotics, his amazing robot, Biscuit Head, I've kind of made it from his instructions. He sent it to me, and then I've changed the drive to give it that Team Technique drive. In fact, how many robots am I building? Hang on. How many robots am I bringing with me with this drive? I've got 1. That's not mine, but similar. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, do I have a problem at this point? Or just no. it's a really successful drive system, and it works, and it's really, really fun to drive with. I'm going to roll with it. But this one, I am really, really happy with this. Still got the Outwork robotic flipper, but just a really lovely, quick drive. It's much wider than my average robot. If you have a look at... yeah, it's got like extra bit of width there. But I hope, as a control bot, my goal is to kind of use that width to kind of put them into a corner, corral them around, control where they're going, manage to rotate round. And then also when you're wider, you should be able to push a little bit better. But my theory is I should only ever activate this flipper twice at most. Once I could get them out of the arena, but probably twice. Once to kind of throw them in a position when they're kind of vulnerable and prone, and the second one to just throw them out. That's the plan anyway, but I'm really looking forward to using this. It's really good fun. Next big rebuild was Bluetooth. Bluetooth, his old version that I kind of recently did, I've been absolutely really happy with it. Did so well at the Black Country Brick Show, but it's full of flaws, so I thought I'd upgrade it to that Team Technicalities drive system. One of the, goodness knows how many robots I'm now doing with that, but kept the weapon and see how it does. I'm really happy with it. I think this looks really, really nice. I've got both his like signature armor pieces, the B and the H, back. I don't even know where one of them's gone. I have to remake this one. It's kind of disappeared. But really looking forward to using that again. That's going to be fantastic. The Team Weave are bringing their Circuit Cube Arena. Really, really excited about that. So I've got all my kind of classic robots. This guy, Mini Ares after a fantastic performance at Steam. Speed Bump after its brilliant performance. Shudder did well at Steam. I think it won something like 3 or 4 fights in a row, which without falling apart, which is a record for it. Team Claptrap. Very, very successful team at the moment. These three are doing extremely well. This guy didn't do so well at Steam, but I mean, it was his first outing, and I think he's got a lot of potential. He could lift about 300 or 400 grams. Absolutely fantastic. And then my new Vegas Alt build, Spin City. God, I'm so chuffed with this. Turning Vegas into a hammer saw. Just so chuffed with how it worked out. The one problem I had at Steam was the mounting that the weapon held on fell apart pretty much as soon as the fight started. I've kind of reinforced it a little bit, and I've actually enforced the motor because I realised afterwards that this was just plonked on, and in one fight it just fell off. So I've braced that now. But overall, I mean, how many is that? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 circuit cube bots, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 normal robots. So 20 robots in total. But it's quite a squad, quite chuffed with this group. I'm really looking forward to seeing how some of the new ones perform and some of the upgraded ones perform. So how Bluetooth's going to perform, Humbug, Brit Skit Head, just because I couldn't think of a name right now. And then how Heihei is going to perform. So it's going to be some really, really interesting ones. So if you are going to Bristol Brick Show, I'll see you there. If not, and you're still thinking of going, there's tickets still available. I'll put a link in this description so you can kind of buy your own tickets. But really, really looking forward to this one. I do love the Bristol Brick Shows. And I'll see you there. Thanks all. See you next time.